And
thing that says we're live.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Hello, welcome to the discussion on Half Bad. Your cover looks different than mine.
You have the like red snow going on because you have the hardcover.
Yeah,
mine's a soft cover, but it has these things so I can like fold the pages into them.
I don't believe in soft covers.
It is. Look, it bends.
Wait, are those the soft covers with the good soft covers?
Yeah.
Okay, that's acceptable.
I went to like so many places to find this book.
Okay. Do you want to start off with general thoughts?
I liked it. That's my, and like, I did like the book. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. What did you give it?
I gave it 5 stars personally because it becomes kind of upsetting. But I feel when I first started reading the book, I was really confused because at first I was like, did they swap the covers on me? Like, is this the right book?
It was like a poem or something.
The first part was very confusing.
Yeah. I if I could have given
for
it 5 stars, I would have. But I don't think Goodreads has an option.
Has an option for what?
Like half stars. Like I would have given it 4.5.
I know it doesn't let you do half stars, but anyway.
But the point was I didn't think it was like completely perfect, so I didn't want to give it 5.
Also, I couldn't stop thinking they weren't angels. I had to keep reminding myself they were witches. I thought they were angels the entire time.
Yeah, just like the whole like story and like all the like the it's like the backstory they have with it. And I was like, oh my god, this is like angels and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't seem like witches at all. Like they hardly used their powers.
Yeah, except for like even his sister only used it like a few times, and it was like for when she was a hunter.
I never liked Jessica.
Oh god, I hate her so much.
I just remember reading the last couple of pages and I was like, I bet Jessica's gonna come into play. She's got to come into play.
Yeah, he has to come in.
Gosh,
but
Jessica.
The way that happened at the end though, like with what happened, you know, how he cut her face. Like the way it was just said in like one line. So I feel like that's gonna come into like in the rest of the series. Like she's gonna pop up with a scar.
Yeah. Everything after he got shot was really confusing because I didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah, at first I didn't know what was going on, and then I realized it was because the bullets were like poisoned. And that's why. But then even after that, like a lot of stuff happened.
So I have some amazing questions. I was reading this and I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is kind of like racism, if you think about it.
Because I felt if it's like I just saw those lines without knowing the context of it, I would think it was like something from a book that tells you about hate crimes, or it's horrible. I think you're frozen again.
Oh, you're back. Yay.
Yeah, you were frozen for a while.
You were frozen for a while.
Oh my god, did my face look really strange?
No, it was just a black screen.
Oh, I saw your face, but it was just stuck. It looks like you're staring at me. It's creepy.
Would you like to talk about how to connect this to racism?
Well, because like the way they just kind of like abducted him sort of and like did that stuff where they got the knife and started like stabbing him, it just sounds very much like a hate crime.
Yeah,
of any kind,
really,
not just racism.
it kind of just reminded me of being like grandfathered, you know, like typically with the Jim Crow laws, like and voting, like you couldn't vote if you were an African American if your grandfather couldn't vote. And so it was just this cycle of them being able to vote. And I was like, it's just this cycle. He's never gonna be able to have his giving like legally because of his ancestors. I think it's stupid.
It's like they're gonna keep doing those assessments and then having like no, you know how they were having the assessments and then they couldn't figure out what he was. It's like they were gonna keep having those until finally they just decided no, he can't have his ceremony and he's just gonna die.
Exactly. You're exactly right.
I felt really bad for them. Like, they don't want the witches to be bad and like the black witches, and then they do these horrible things.
Yeah, I really was hoping that somehow they would find some way to get those tattoos off of him. Yeah, I really wanted it.
Okay, what they were for, I totally was not expecting that. Like some weird potion where they cut off his finger. I thought it was like a tracking thing.
Yeah, me too. But it's just horrible.
Like at least something that they can identify. I didn't know it's for that. Mm-hmm. I just thought it was like something to identify him, or like even a tracker or something. I never expected like some freaky potion to kill his dad, but like you have to cut off his fingers for him.
Yeah, it just seems a little overboard.
Yeah, maybe a little.
This whole society is overboard. Well, I keep typing on two different notifications. Yeah, these notifications are ridiculous.
It's like every time they got worse and worse. It's like now they can't leave. Now they have to be like on house arrest. They can't have contact with anyone without the council being notified and all this stuff.
How do you feel about Annalise or Annalise?
Annalise? I called her Annalise.
Yeah.
In my head, I kept saying Annalise.
I kept saying Annalise.
What should we call her? Because I don't want to. What do you think we should use?
Annalise? No, that's
Annalise.
Annalise. I like that. Annalise.
Okay, so I don't know how it's pronounced, but let's just go with that. So at first, I liked her because obviously she wasn't like she didn't judge him based on any of like his father or anything like that. But then towards the end, I was like kind of suspicious. Like, it wasn't really.
Me too. I thought Jessica. I thought she was Jessica.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but then no, because then she like falls the roof and now she's in this coma. So obviously that's going to be in the second book. But I feel like he's going to go through all this stuff to rescue her, and then she actually was sent here by the council. That's like my fear.
My fear is somehow that all these dead people are going to come back to life.
Yeah. That whole O'Brien family, I don't like them.
Yeah. I feel like, personally, it was his fault.
Oh, the kids who, like, did the scars on him, the BW?
Yeah, and it was really annoying when it's like you had contact with him. Like, obviously, he didn't want to.
He didn't approach you and like ask you to do that.
Yeah, and okay, this is just a note to all the chatters. What you need to do is you need to sign in to your username in order to chat, and then you'll be able to join the group chat and ask questions.
Is anyone doing that? How does that work?
Like, if you're watching, there's going to be a sidebar that says sign into chat. You're going to click that, sign into your Google, and then you're going to be able to ask questions. So yeah, because I'm watching this on two computers and it's weird.
So it's like actually on YouTube Live?
Yes, it's intense.
So weird.
Yeah. Hopefully these will get longer with more people. But do you think
Annalise or Annalise?
Yeah. I don't know. feel like they have a relationship, but also she could be. They could. I feel like she likes him, but I feel that eventually, if if it becomes a pull between her family and him, she's gonna have to make that decision.
Yeah, because like he only knew him like they only like really met up for a little while. I mean, he's been gone for like years, so they could convince her like he did all this stuff while he wasn't with you or something.
For all you know, she could be engaged.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into their relationship because I felt like every girl he met, like there was something. Like there was that girl,
Yeah.
Ellen, and then I thought Rose, but then of course Rose is dead now.
Yeah. Okay, is it just me? But every time a character has the name Rose, like she's usually some sensual character, like she's used to like attract. Have you noticed that?
Like Rose in Titanic.
No, I was thinking Rose from Vampire Academy, but sure. 2 examples.
Titanic's my favorite movie, so I know about that.
I know.
I never read Vampire Academy.
You have to start. But anyway, so, okay. What do you feel about the lady who kept him hostage? I forgot what her name was.
Oh, shoot. I'm trying to remember. It was like Julia, right?
Ashworth. Mrs. Ashworth. What's her first name?
That's his grandma. Mrs. Ashworth is his grandma.
Never mind.
Celia's the lady who kept him in the cage.
Who?
Celia.
Celia. How do you feel about her? Do you think she's pure evil?
Well, in the beginning, like you said, the beginning was really weird. So in that, I didn't like her at all because you just kept describing these horrible things she was doing with the acid, and then like her appearance just seemed really like it wasn't bad because he was describing her as ugly. He was just making her sound really horrible and like scary at the same time. But then later, like when you see their relationship, it seems like while she is chaining him up, he does have some freedom, and she's nice, like to him. Maybe the situation isn't so great, but yeah. We're frozen again.
You're back.
Yeah, you froze up again.
You froze up again.
I'm blaming you.
Oh.
Hi.
Okay.
So how do you feel about it? Did you get the last part of what I said, or do I need to repeat it?
You might need to repeat.
What was the last thing you heard?
I don't remember.
Okay, so basically I said, like, in the beginning, we thought she was horrible, and then, like, later when we saw the relationship, like, he does have freedom, even though he's, like, in the cage, and
yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's in there the majority of the time, like, and she's nice to him, it's just really the situation that's bad.
I like Celia. I feel like
I like her.
I think she realizes there's something wrong with the way the White Witches work.
Yeah, like they're taking too many precautions.
Yeah. Also, I really like Mary. I want to see more of Mary.
Oh shoot, who is?
She went to.
Oh, Mary's the old lady. Yeah. Okay, got her. Yeah.
Like, how was he able to set up those things so that he wouldn't be found by the hunters?
What?
How was she able to like set up those wards so that the hunters couldn't follow him?
It's like one of her. It's like I think that's her gift. Like she like. Do you remember what her gift was?
No, I thought it was something like she had like the gift of, like she made a flower grow. I think. Let's
Are you looking it up?
Mary, page 116. Huzzah.
I tended to like a lot of the characters that weren't like pure white witches.
Yeah, me too.
They're
I
just
really
so
don't like.
horrible. They seem like the black witches.
Yeah, like it's so hypocritical. Like you want to be all about niceness, but like you're not
But then,
nice.
in a way, I think that might be also like a fault in the book. Like they're going completely opposite. Like everyone who isn't a white witch is suddenly a good guy.
Yeah, but being
There's
honest,
like not enough gray in between or something.
being honest, I'm not impressed.
I thought you really liked it.
Oh, I like the book, but I'm not impressed with like the black witches. They don't seem as scary as you think they would be.
Yeah, even Marcus at the end. Like I was really surprised when we first ran into him.
Do you think that Nathan has some type of precognition?
Like those weird dreams you see?
Because exactly what he envisioned would happen happened.
I mean, yeah, but I doubt that's his only gift.
I really hope he has the ability to turn to animals.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
It would be really cool.
But like, I also think there's going to be something different because then that would just make him like every other black witch in his family. So I think there's something special about it. Like he has to get something from his mom because he doesn't know if the healing comes from his mom or his dad because they both heal.
Yeah, I really liked the stories about his ancestors. Those were interesting stories.
Yeah, like the one where with Saba, how she like bit off her tongue.
She didn't bite off her tongue.
Yeah, she did. Her tongue, she bit it off, and she was still screaming.
But like, how can you still scream if your tongue's bitten off?
I don't know. It says it here. Let me try to find it.
Like she said, but like her tongue healed though after she was out in the sun.
She died.
I mean she died when that guy killed her.
Yeah, it says she had bitten off her own tongue, but she still screamed.
Yeah, and he had killed her. What is his name?
No, because Virginia's son, Clay, shot her in the neck, remember?
That's who it is. Clace. I forgot his name, but Clace killed Saba. And Clace was saved by Nathan's mom.
Yeah, once, but that's a separate story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you would like to bring up in this discussion?
Like, how did you feel about Rose's death? Because that just happened so suddenly.
Yeah, me too. I was like, how dare you kill Rose? Like, I feel like, again, I was growing on her, but at a point where I would have cried about it. But still, I really liked her character. We could have done some stuff.
Yeah. I didn't cry either. I wasn't, like, super, super upset about it. Because, like you said, we didn't know her super well, but she was, like, growing on me and stuff. And I like the whole dynamic where she's, like, a white witch who acts like a black witch.
Do you think Gabriel will be dead?
Do you think he's dead?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's dead. I think he has to get to him. I think Nathan's gonna go find him, and then probably the next book will be like them trying to get Annalise back or whatever.
Yeah, the next book's already out, and I kind of want to read it.
It's Half Wild, right?
I think it's the one with the green cover.
Yeah, Half Wild. It's on the back of mine.
Oh.
There's like a little snippet of it in my book.
I think. Let me check my book as well. But I didn't know any of his father's gifts because some of them just sounded like horrible. Like, I didn't kill you. That's a gift. Like, that didn't seem like a gift to me.
Oh yeah, Marcus's gifts.
They were horrible gifts. Except the ring. I think the ring was a good gift.
The ring seemed like a gift that was like given, but like the rest of the gifts, like there's a whole thing where when Jessica had her giving ceremony where she didn't drop her gifts, like you couldn't even the gifts Marcus gave Nathan, like you can't even drop them.
Also, how do you think Nathan lost the Fairborn? Because he had it.
I don't know where that went.
It's really kind of freaky. Like, it's kind of like, do you think Gabriel just never gave him, or do you think it was all in Nathan's head that he had the Fairborn?
No, well, Nathan shoved it to him, right? Or not Nathan, Gabriel. Gabriel shoved it to him when they split off in different directions.
But it said Gabriel gave him a knife. It just wasn't Fairborn. I think
so. Maybe Gabriel took the Fairborn and then Nathan had the other one.
Yeah, like how do you like?
But then when he said he was cutting out the
bullet.
The bullet, he was using the Fairborn, and that's why he like because he said the knife like just made him really want to cut, and so he remembers that. And then with his sister too, his half sister, was he like cut her face with it?
Bree?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk back because you were paused? Can you talk about the knife?
Yeah. So I was saying that, like when his sister showed up, that was after him and Gabriel had split up, and he said, remember he hates his sister, but he didn't really want to do it, but the knife like sort of. I mean, like he wanted kind of to do it, but the knife like made him want to do it more. So like he remembers having the knife. So I think something took it.
Yeah, I think the best bet is probably that a hunter took it.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
but
maybe
then, like, I feel like they would know already.
Or maybe somehow Annalise or whatever we decided to call her, maybe she somehow unslept herself, you know, that sleeping curse she was in.
Maybe she came like that.
Yeah. Or maybe she's not herself. Or maybe Kiernan was invisible and he took it.
But he was at the house, wasn't he?
Everyone forgets that this person has invisibility. It doesn't matter. If he turns invisible, he can, like, do anything.
Or maybe Rose took it. Maybe she's not dead.
Rose is dead.
They just kind of left her there.
Do you think there's a hint that Rose might be alive?
Yeah, maybe, because she has that, like, mist thing of forgetfulness. Remember, he just kind of forgot where it went.
Oh, true. True.
I don't want to, like, I'm not sure at all, but if I'm just...
People really don't seem like witches.
What?
They really don't seem like witches at all.
Yeah, I feel like witches would have, like, more than one gift.
Yeah, I feel like they're angels.
Yeah, I feel like they should all have, like, some connection with, like, herbs and things like that, and then in addition to that, have, like, a gift or something, or, like, have communities. I don't know, maybe I've been watching too much of the originals, but...
This would be the greatest spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, you're all actually angels.
Yeah. Like Shadowhunters.
Do you want to reveal the new book for next month?
You go ahead and do it.
Do you not have it?
I have it with me. I can go get it.
Okay. Da, 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 da. She's going. This is going to be an intense reveal. We're going to use that now so you have 1 month to read it.
Oh my god, I just destroyed my bookshelf trying to get through it.
Okay, So the next book will be 3, 2, 1. Lady Midnight.
I feel like we're so late.
And we will be reading on, and the book talk will be on July 23rd at 7 o'clock on my channel.
Is July 23rd a Saturday?
Yes, indeed it is.
Cool.
And you can comment with us on any threads under the Goodreads channel, under the Goodreads group called PVA Reads. And
Jacket's so nice.
pardon?
I said the book jacket's so nice.
I know. It really is.
All the covers for the Santa Claus books are pretty much like, well, I don't know. Some of the ones for the Mortal Instruments I don't like that much, but usually they're all pretty
Glad
nice.
I like the new ones.
The new ones are really cool. I want them.
I have the first new one, so I need to acquire
I
the
don't
rest
have
of
any
them.
of them. I don't even own the Mortal Instruments because I just checked it out from the library.
Mm.
Library.
Closing comments?
Huh?
Bad?
Yeah, let's
Any
talk.
closing comments?
What?
Also, with the grandmother, I thought it was kind of wrong for the grandmother to not talk about the relationship his mom and dad had.
Yeah. Because, like, Mary didn't even know him, and even she talked about it.
Any predictions for what's going to happen in the next book?
I think Jessica's definitely going to show up.
Well, yeah. I think Mercury is...
I don't like her.
I don't like her either. I feel like Mercury and Marcus are going to have this big showdown.
Or maybe even just... I also feel like Marcus can't be trusted.
Yeah, I don't trust anyone in this novel except for maybe Aaron. Is that how you say his name, Aaron?
Oh, like, I kept going like Iran, but I don't think that's right.
What we can call him Iran because that's what I called him. And then I changed myself.
But like at the end, remember he showed up and then he was like, "Is it your birthday already?" Like he didn't even know. And then Nathan is still questioning, "Oh, so he came here for my gifting ceremony." I'm like, he doesn't even know it's your birthday.
Okay, if he doesn't know it's his birthday, then that's like just a horrible dad.
Yeah, because he was just
glad
like,
we didn't
your birthday already.
Okay, so is that it?
I don't know. Basically, all my predictions like that I can be sure of are about Jessica. What can you be sure of?
I'm sure that the next book, Nathan will be involved in it.
Yeah. I want to see what his power is, because now he's...
What if he can do the fire thing?
What? Oh,
yeah.
The thing where it comes out of his palm?
Yeah.
Or his mouth, his mouth.
His mouth and his palms. That'd be cool.
What if he all of a sudden, just because he drank his dad's blood, he gets all the powers that his dad has?
Exactly. That'd be amazing.
Like even the people his dad killed then like ate their hearts. Like he gets those powers too.
It'd be amazing. That's what I want to happen.
I don't want to say powers.
I want it to be unstoppable.
I don't know. The more I keep thinking about it, the more I keep questioning Annalise. I feel like something's wrong.
Yeah, I feel, you know, Annalise, you know what? I feel like Jessica can Jessica be two people at once?
No, I think she could just turn into people.
Because remember when we were reading it and like and he was talking to Aaron, who was actually Jessica, and there were like 3 of them at one time. So maybe Jessica is like 2 people at one time, and maybe she's been Annalise this entire time. Like, I don't even know.
I don't know. It's just something about the way she acted whenever he came up and like with the knife and just slashed on her face. It was like, I feel like maybe she should have fought back a little more if she had a plan, or maybe it was just, I don't know. It didn't show her reaction after that. Like Jessica, so like I don't know if she has anything to do with it. It's just
Well,
I don't completely trust Annalise because like he's been away from her for like several years. And
do you think that possibly Celia and Iran are going to come into play in the next book?
yeah. I think eventually
Maybe.
Iran's gonna have to get involved.
Do you think eventually Nathan is going to stop telling people that his name isn't Evan?
He keeps going by Ivan.
Like, my name is Ivan. His name isn't Ivan.
I'm like, I don't know. He keeps talking. It's like in his head, he doesn't sound ashamed to be Marcus's son, but then he doesn't go by his own name a lot, even around the Black Witches, like Gabriel. But I mean, again, it's for like protection and stuff, but still.
Also, what I was going to say. I just really loved. Oh yeah.
What?
Okay, well, we're back. I'm sorry for the delay, but apparently our internet is horrible on both ends.
Whoops.
I can't
You
see
need to go
you.
do this at Starbucks.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. Let's
You
just
go to
talk
one
about a book.
Starbucks.
That's a great idea, Bree.
Thank you. But all this like trouble
Okay.
has been giving us time to like perfect our half bad puns.
Despite all of these problems, I say that this life isn't half bad. It's actually quite good. It's quite pure, you know. It's kind of like a white witch, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so what were we talking about before?
His education.
We were?
That's what I remember telling you.
Oh my god, how long were we off?
Only like 2 minutes, I think.
Okay. Okay, we'll start from the beginning because I didn't hear anything about education.
I just said, like, do you think he's gonna advance his education skills? Because it's a really how to read, and he's 17 and still doesn't know how to read.
Yeah, that's like, I feel like maybe, okay, this is stupid and probably a stretch, but you know how in Percy Jackson he was dyslexic because he was hardwired to read ancient Greek.
Some stuff.
Like, what if there's like some sort of like witch book that has a language that he's made to read? Is that too much of a stretch? Oh my god, did he do it again?
I don't think that's.
Are you
Hello?
still there?
Yeah. I was thinking we should probably wrap up now before we disconnect again.
Okay. So
any final words?
final thoughts.
Yeah. It's a good book. I really liked the formatting. It was a
Yeah. It was interesting how they had like second person every once in a while.
yeah, like when he's like and I was so confused. I was like, he's talking to me, but now he's just ignoring me. He's just telling the story.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was more annoying in the beginning because I was like, is the whole book gonna be like this? But then it wasn't.
I was just confused at the beginning.
Yeah. So are you gonna read the next book?
Probably. But
Yeah,
first,
I think we'll continue with the series because
I'm
I
gonna
want to
read this book. So yeah, I think that's the end of our live show. I'm Taylor.
I'm Bree.
Bye.
Are you gonna hang up?
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Wait, how do you hang up?
I don't know.
Bye.
Oh wait, I see it. Bye.